Hello, welcome back everybody. Hello stuff lovers and fellow pickers. I hope you are doing very well out there. I hope you're staying safe and feeling good. I've got a few things to show you. It will be a lot of fun to show you our stuff because it's been a while. Of course, here in Canada, it's winter now. Well, not saying we're in Quebec, right? It's winter, lots of snow, no yard sales. But on top of it, we have had some restrictions because of COVID, and non-essential stores have been closed for the past month, thereabouts. So not even thrift stores. And it's not really a season where we have estate sales that much because it's still very wintry and, you know, not very conducive to that with ice and snow and whatever. Once again, we've had to be quite resourceful. Thankfully, two things. Thankfully, we have a large backlog of crap that we haven't listed yet. Some of it goes back to like 2 years ago, because sometimes the stuff is like, oh, we'll really have to research this because this is a thing, and then it gets pushed back to the back when we get some other things that are easier to list. You pretty much know this song, I think. So we're very fortunate in that respect. And the other thing is that all stores in Quebec are reopening as of Monday. So there is a hunger, a desire, a drooling effect as we will be going back to a thrift store next week. Of course, sometimes there's still nothing good, you know, it's not the same as having the garage sales and the flea markets and all of that, but at least now we feel like those things are more probable and they're coming, and we've had that nice balance with other things such as online auctions where we've bid on things online and just went and picked them up, a very, very ingenious arrangement that my husband has managed with one of the thrift stores where we live. The owners of the thrift store are people we've known for a little bit. They used to work, well, one of them used to work at the thrift store and then eventually they bought it. They have fun, different kind of things, and they're just really nice people. And anyways, as we've been discussing vintage things with them and reselling tips of the trade and all of that, at some point my husband said, well, if ever you get electronics that you're not sure what to do with, or, you know, I'd love to have a look at your electronics when they come in. You know, I might be able to offer you something in bulk. I'm interested in whichever way you would want. I'd just like to have the chance of a look at them. Basically, they said, we're kind of phasing that out of our shop. They might keep a few better things, you know, but they're concentrating on other, like, just decorative hard goods and media and clothes and things like that. So they said, you know, testing all of these things and whatnot, never mind. So all electronics, including like more electrical things, I would call, like lamps and kitchen appliances and all of that, they said to my husband, come and look, we've set them aside for you. So the first time my husband's kind of weeding through it and saying, well, I'm not sure about this, it all depends if it works, you know how it is. And he gave them like $25 for some pieces, and they were like, that's absolutely fine. We have no room to keep that stuff. Second time, my husband filled his car twice, brought the stuff back home. They said, keep it, no charge, absolutely free. We can't, you know, it's going to be a deal for them to go and bring them to the recycling center and all of that, and they don't want to test it, they don't want to sell it. But so nice of them, because that's still, it's great for us. And yes, some of it is crap, and some of it my husband just took away to the recycling center, and that's fine, because we have been able to get a few good things. And so I'll share some of that with you, and also share the result of one thing we bought from an auction. So first of all, the auction sale. Well, I saw this lot on my TV while we were scrolling through the lots of the auction. And I said to my husband, that. And this was part of the lot. There were a few other things like small dishes, but basically you're looking at what I saw plus a few small dishes. Which thing would you say out of these 3 pots would get your attention, and you would say, maybe that's older, maybe that is worth something? So I will tell you my answer. When I saw these, I thought, this vase, I thought, was finely painted. The finish on it looks very lovely and powdery, kind of matte. And one of the back stamps showed a Royal Crown Derby mark. So I thought, this is Royal Crown Derby. I don't know a lot about Royal Crown Derby, but it's quite well known. I wasn't sure, as I said, because you can't see those things in person, you can't feel them, you don't know. But I put a bid on it, and I thought, that is so cool, because no one else put a bid on it. No one knew what this was. And we got it for $6. Well, it turns out that this was made, we could tell by the back stamp, I think between something like 1880, 1895, that kind of thing, 1900, which is pretty much what I thought. I'll turn it over just so you get a chance to see. And it's made in England. And like I said, to me, this type of finish, this type of color is called blush ivory, and is a sort of almost arts and crafts, or in that type of era. I think what really drew me to it was the fact that there's a lot of detail in the flowers, and those colors that are muted, interesting shape. To me, it screamed that it was from that kind of era, and it could be, you know, somewhere between $80 to $150, something like that. Some Crown Derby, Royal Crown Derby sells very well up to, I don't know, $300, $500. Depends what you have, depends on the shape of the pot. So there it is. And just to fill you in, this has a crack in it. This I can only describe as only attractive to a certain percentage of people. It's just very crudely made, and a little scary. Made in Japan. And that's that. So that's going to be going away, far, far away. From our friends who have given us stuff for free, we have a percolator, a vintage percolator. I believe it's, yeah, General Electric. And we have the cord for it. These are selling probably $50, $60. We have sold quite a few of these. So it was great to get this for free. Just a nice surprise, and certainly something that helps us. We went to kind of like an estate sale a little while ago, and I bought this, which is a picture frame. It was a bit of a desperate buy because there weren't a lot of things to buy at that place, and their prices were a little steep, but I think it was maybe $10 that I got it for. And let me tell you that it's hard to research. You know, I tried to filigree jeweled frame, picture frame, and I can't make it out. I don't know. I haven't seen anything like it. It's not, you know, great quality, but I thought it was fabulous. It just has almost this Hollywood Regency style. It's ornate. It's just a lot of fun. There were red jewels on it. Who wouldn't want that? Especially if you're 10 years old like me. So that was fun. I'm going to push this over a little bit because I want to show you a few more things. This is a Black & Decker dust buster, which is kind of like a Roomba. It just rolls around on your floor and sweeps, and is more like a dust buster because it doesn't have a lot of power, but it does work. And that was free from our friends. We thought of keeping it, but then, do you know, dear viewers, fellow stuff lovers, how much crap we have in the house? Some of it is on the floor. This like knocks around on everything it sees, so it just keeps stopping and bumping into things, and never mind. So we might be able to get something like $40 to $60 for this, so I think we're selling it. And then, let me turn around and grab something else to show you. Aha! This is, oh, that was loud, I'm sorry. Something we sold very recently. It's about to get packaged up. It's a piece of glass, mostly decorative, from the 60s. And it's actually called chalet glass, for those of you who might not be familiar. This one I know for sure is chalet glass because it's etched on the bottom, chalet. We picked this up. This is, I'm serious. I am serious. We picked this up 2 years ago. Why didn't we list that? I think that, again, some of it was like, oh, well, this is fun. I saw comps for something like that for about $60. Well, we want to make sure the listing is correct. We want to, you know, and then, I don't know, it just got pushed back to the back of the basement. So recently, while I was looking for better things to list, I came across it again. And sometimes it's okay to take a little time, because not too long ago, I was watching something and they were selling chalet glass, and I didn't know that it was called that, which, you know, I'm sure I would have seen the etching when we would have done some research, but still it just brought up to my mind that, oh, it's chalet glass in general that is selling. Now I know what it's called, and it was kind of easier to do some research and to think, okay, this is the price range I want to be at. We sold it, I think, for $65 plus shipping. Very thrilled with that because, you know, it was something that we probably paid about $5 for. Glass items, porcelain sometimes are sleepers. Some people don't want to bother with it because you want to package it right to send it and everything like that. I completely get it. But on the whole, knock on wood, we've been doing pretty good with those things. So I'm going to keep buying it as long as they show it to me. And that wraps it up for this time on things that we wanted to share with you. There will be more, especially that now we can go to the thrift store. So check us out next time. Until then, I hope you have a lot of fun picking and hopefully packing, because you'll be selling tons of stuff. We love you lots. Hope you have a great time.